on, y'all. Can I kick it? Hold on. Turn my volume up. What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Oh my. I got a lot to talk about. Ooh, y'all was waiting. Give y'all a little time to get in here. Yeah, the dribble. Audio. Y'all good? Thank you. B-Tech, what's up? Ooh, we good? Okay. I see y'all up in this motherfucker. I got a lot to talk about. Damn. um, Vlad Strikes Again. He said, salute you, Gully. You got the lights they used to use in rap videos in the 90s. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Salute from Chicago. Just want to make sure my shit right before I get started. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. They said they see the ring on my glasses. Oh shit. All right, the audio good. This is what's up. Vlad Strikes Again, man. Vlad exploited ARAB. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I've known ARAB a long time, probably since like I met ARAB at the World Series of Hip Hop. That's when Philly and New York had their battle. I can't remember what year, maybe 06, 2006, something like that, 2007. I met him in Harlem. When I met him, he didn't act like, the person that he became and shit. He was like a regular guy, regular MC, you know what I'm saying? There's a footage, there's a video online from I think maybe Forbes DVD. I'm gonna talk about Forbes too. I'm gonna talk about Forbes too. There's a video online when they got Ab battling this corny nigga. They got Ab battling this like a weirdo, but back then that was Ab's. That was kind of like his job description. Wherever they went, Cassidy and Swiss Beats, they would have Ab with him, and they would sick Ab on niggas. You dig? Back then, I could have filmed Ab way back then, but Ab wasn't popping back then. He wasn't relevant back then. Hollow Man was out there. Cassidy was out there. There was a rapper from Philly that was popping at the time named Daddy-O. Joey Jihad was in his prime. Like, Ab wasn't really he wasn't like relevant then. Over the years, his mob, OBH, they brought that ruckus, especially while Ab was locked up, and that's what brought OBH came to fame on their own. Ab was locked up as his crew started to take off. You dig? Ab wasn't used to being the one in the spotlight. Cassidy was used to being the one in the spotlight. And when Ab encountered cameras, he just didn't know when to stop talking. He liked the cameras. Ab liked cameras. And Ab liked talking about gangster shit on cameras. So Vlad became the platform where Ab was going to talk his gangster shit. If you ask the average person outside of Philly, about an AR Ab song, name their favorite ARAB song. They can't give you a song by him, but they could tell you all the videos that they watched of him online talking about street shit. Me, I interviewed ARAB. I interviewed the whole OBH basically. I was in their studio. I'm going to go back to when I was in their studio. I'm not surprised to see, this is real, I'm not surprised to see all of them, like get in trouble, and Dark Low didn't get in trouble with them. I knew all the time that Dark Low was trying to really be a rapper. You feel me? Somebody just said how Dark Low and Ducked and Diamond. Dark Low was trying to be a rapper. I was in their studio. I'm watching him record. I'm watching how he move about. He actually smiles. That shit that you see on TV with the Ice Girl, that ain't really who he is. If you look at Ab's interviews, Ab never gave Dark Low any room to talk. So Ab probably saved Dark Low's life. Again, I wasn't surprised that Dark Low ain't in trouble with them, because his relationship to OBH, it was a little different. Yeah, some of them guys was trying to actually make it in music. As a matter of fact, I would get contacted from different dudes from OBH every now and then, and they primarily wanted to know, was there anything I could do to help them? You know what I mean? Them niggas is trying to rap. I hate to say it, but you got to be careful who you follow. You got to be careful who you determine, or who you look to as a leader. You know what I'm saying? If your leader ain't, if his game ain't tight, the outcome can be fatal. The video that reveal this to y'all too. The video that Haitian Jack had an issue with during my during my Haitian Jack Speaks. It was a video concerning OBH. I never could determine exactly what video that he was talking about, because I wasn't trying to hear it. Every time he brought OBH up, I just wasn't trying to hear it. The way that my situation started out with OBH was this. I'm going to reveal this to y'all too. There was a video a few years ago that came out that said OBH assaulted Quilly in a studio, right? I became famous for that video. Like, I'm the one that put it out. Like, I'm the one that started it. I didn't start that shit. I'm going to tell you who did. And this is a lesson for everybody. Be careful not to keep your eyes on your own paper. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes on your own paper. When that Quilly situation, that video of Quilly came out, there was videos online that said OBH assaults Quilly in recording studio. I looked at that video for like a week before I made me a video speaking about it. The person who put that video out about OBH whooping Quilly in a recording studio was none other than Doggy Diamonds. Doggy Diamonds the one did that shit. I had screenshotted it, but I don't have a computer no more. I had screenshotted. Doggy Diamonds the one that started that shit. And when the shit got hot, when he seen that video was becoming a problem, and I was taking the heat for it, he took the video down. That nigga took the video down, right? And then he started interviewing OBH. If you go look at Doggy Diamond's history, OBH just appeared on that shit right in the thick of their issue with me. Right in the middle of their issues with me, they started to appear on Doggy Diamond's platform. You know what you did? I never told nobody this. I never told nobody. I never even told Dark Low. The whole time that we was going through that shit, I never told them I didn't make this shit up. I got this shit from Doggy Diamonds. I couldn't do that, right? But that's who did it. Doggy Diamond started that shit. Boom. During the time of me interviewing OBH, the nigga Hodge was with them. Y'all know Hodge now as King Earner. Now y'all know why that nigga is selling CMOS and shit now. He got the fuck away from them crazy motherfuckers. You dig? I was in touch with Shady. The whole time a lot of this shit was going on, and Shady was telling me everything that, you know, OBH kind of was, whenever my name came up, Shady was telling me. He was like, yo, Ab love your shit. He said, Ab don't give a fuck about nothing. He love the publicity you bring to OBH. He be cracking up. He said, we be in the studio cracking up. He said, nobody got an issue with you about, but Low. He said, Low don't like you, man. He said, he don't like you. You got him yelled at. I guess when Dark Low sent me that video, ARAB flipped out about it because OBH is ARAB's brand. When Dark Low sent me a video, he was basically sending something that could make the brand high, I guess. When I was in their studio, I was noticing, like I said, everybody wasn't on gangster time. Some of them niggas was trying to be rappers and trying to do something productive. During that time, Hodge was with OBH. When I was in their studio, I was, you know, watching him, paying attention to him. And I was watching him move around the studio, taking care of business. They sold refreshments in their studio. Like he was on his shit. He seemed to be taking the OBH situation very serious. You know what I mean? I'm coming clean now. He seemed to be taking that shit very serious. I knew that Hodge wanted to be in the spotlight. I could tell by the way he was moving around the OBH situation, the way he was moving around the studio. I could tell he wanted to be in the spotlight. I could tell that. Boom. I put my video out about Quilly and OBH. Tone Trump calls me. Cause they okay. Tone Trump calls me. Me and Tone Trump had a relationship at the time. Tone Trump ain't really from Philly. Tone Trump, he's not from Philly for real. He from like the outskirts. He from like Norristown or some shit, right? Yeah, he from the outskirts. So he'll do anything in his power to be down with somebody like OBH. That's a Philly superpower. You dig? So yeah. They knew that I was kind of spending time around Tone Trump at the time. So they reached out to Tone Trump. Hodge reached out to Tone Trump and was like, you know, he wanted to confront me. This ain't got nothing to do with OBH. This got something to do with Hodge wanting to be somebody. He's King Earner now. He always wanted to be in the spotlight. He called Tone Trump and asked him to talk to me because they didn't have my number. Trump called me and asked me, you know, what's going on, man? You know, this and this and that. You know, you got this blog out, OBH. Da, da, da. I was like, yo, fuck them niggas. I don't want to talk to them niggas. I put my blog out. I ain't taking nothing down. I don't want to hear shit from them niggas. I filmed them. It's over with. Tone Trump said, so you don't want to talk to him? I said, nah, I don't want to talk to them niggas. That bitch ass nigga Tone Trump got off the phone with me and gave them niggas my number again. So them niggas called me. He did. He called. Them niggas called me. It was King Earner. I knew that they was gonna call me, so I had a store at the time. I was running around the store. I didn't have a camera on me. I was looking for a cell phone or something to record this shit. If you go look at the video as I'm recording it, it looked like I'm trembling. I was. That's because I was out of fucking breath running around trying to find something to record this shit because I knew them niggas was gonna call me. Sure enough, within 5 minutes, Tone Trump, snake nigga, scary ass nigga, he gave them niggas my number, right? Hodge called me. I immediately put the fucking recording on because he's from OBH. I'm about to manipulate them. I'm about to play this nigga. Because I told him I didn't want to talk to him. I told Tone Trump I didn't want to talk to him. I was done with it. I posted my video. Whether I was right or wrong, no man is going to confront me. You dig what I'm saying? I'll decide whether my wrong was committed, then I'll take the shit down. Haitian Jack can't tell me to take nothing down. Can't nobody tell me to take nothing down. So, boom. Hodge calls me. Now, at the time, OBH is hot as fire. They hot as fish grease. You know what I mean? Drake then said their name. I was looking for any reason to make an OBH video because when I went to interview them niggas, they wasn't that hot. Drake made them niggas hot. So I was looking for some rec. Hodge gave me the rec. He called me and it fell in my lap. Boom. So I'm on the phone with him like, he called him, he act like he's sonning me. Yeah, telling me, yeah, we can't do this. And Muslims, I'm sitting on the phone like, I'm just waiting for the nigga to finish so I can upload this shit. I already got it in my mind. I'm about to come the fuck up. This was actually kind of like the start of me getting propelled into the spotlight. My beef with OBH. I had already had a buzz, but the OBH thing, so I'm talking to this nigga. I was in such a hurry to upload that shit. I uploaded his phone number to the internet. That's how in a hurry I was. But anyway, we having our issues and shit. During the time that we having our issues, I would have encounters with different Philly rappers. Most Philly rappers, especially from North Philly, they was terrified of OBH. They was terrified of them niggas. When the Meek Mill, OBH, when Meek and Ab was going at it, niggas didn't even want to take no pictures with Meek. Certain niggas didn't even want to take no pictures with Meek. And then if you seen niggas taking pictures with Ab at the time, they was uncomfortable. They didn't want no parts of that shit. You dig? But anyway, different dudes from, rappers from Philly would contact me and give me their rundown or they take on what's going on and shit. Abner was making that shit bad down there. They was making that shit bad. Especially like in their neighborhood in North. Didn't nobody want no smoke with them niggas. They was popping out of all time. I had the nigga Hodge on the phone. I got me a vlog out of that shit and I uploaded it and I put OBH responds to Quilly beating video because Hodge was a member of OBH at the time. He was in such a hurry to be in the spotlight that at the end of the recording, I made the nigga drop out. I said, go on and give me a drop for Gully TV. He like, yo, this is the boy Hodge. He wanted to be a part of the show. Like you see him now. Y'all see him, he's King Earner now. Now you know why he got the fuck away from the niggas. But anyway, I know the real reason he got the fuck away from the niggas. That shit was getting hot. That shit was getting hot over there. I used to talk to Shady. Shady was on the monitor for a good period of time, during a lot of the shit was going on. And he used to tell me what was happening and shit. And he was telling me what happened, what was going on. He would say like, yo, he said everybody that we encountered, they was encountering niggas that knew me from jail and shit. It was like, yo, everybody that we encountered told us the same thing about you. They was like, yo, he played basketball and he fight niggas. I was in joint with him and shit. He'll rumble. So that's what de-escalated my situation with Dark Low. They was encountering people that knew me that was telling him he not going for it. And that's how I was able to get Dark Low back on the platform. We started to talk again because they no longer see me as a sucker. You dig? Them type of niggas, if they smell pussy on you, they gonna run you over. But let's get to this Vlad thing. Vlad repeatedly brought AR-Ab to his platform and asked him about crime. He asked him about crime over and over and over. The shit that Vlad asked OBH, I could never get away with asking them that shit. As soon as I ask a nigga about something criminal, they gonna be like, yo, man, like they might terminate the interview and everything. These same niggas give me problems with interviews. They get on Vlad and let him Take them through a proper session. He don't even talk to them about music. Can y'all remember last time? Can y'all remember the last time Vlad had ARAB on his platform and talked to him about music? Huh? You would go on Vlad in a heartbeat. You absolutely right. I go in there in a heartbeat, but he not gonna ask me about no motherfucking crimes. You dig? He's not gonna incriminate me. You dig? That's not gonna happen and shit. These niggas be so excited to get on a platform that's viewed by millions of people that they get up there and let the nigga rape him. He raped Tax Tone, he raped Rollo, and he raped ARAB. And that's why them niggas in the situation that they in and shit. You dig? That's why they in the situation they in. He asked that boy repeatedly about drugs and guns. Oh. So you the chain that you got from Cassidy, you sold it for drugs? Yeah, man. I took it and I sold it and I got me a quarter brick of coke, man, and went back to the block and started pitching. You dig? Why though? Why you think they won't give you that type of interview? That nigga ain't nobody gonna talk to me about crime on camera. Not implicating my motherfucking self. Come on now. Oh, this all days from DC, man. Shout out to Kurt Bone and shit. Um, as far as who's the blame, ARAB is the blame. ARAB is the blame. He didn't have to get up, man. He didn't have to get up there saying all that shit that he said over and over. Look at how many videos ARAB got on Vlad TV. Look how many videos he got on Vlad TV. Every video talking about crime, who Chain got took, just anything criminal in Philly, anything criminal he asked him about. He never asked him, what's up with Blow 3? When is Blow 4 coming out? What's up with the Goon and the Crook? He never asked him about fucking music. You dig? You can't blame Vlad. I'm not blaming him. I'm pointing it out. He didn't make them niggas. He didn't make them niggas volunteer that information. But he asked them and he invited them to his fucking platform, knowing that he gonna approach them from a criminal angle. You dig? Every video the ARAB is on there saying, I'm King Ab, I run the city. All these niggas you see around me, they bust heads for me. I snap my finger. ARAB got on that one vlog and said, skinny me, body count is bigger than mine. Boom, boom. Hearsay? You might call it hearsay. But why, as soon as they arrest this skinny me, a couple weeks later, they come get everybody else? Vlad be sounding like hip hop police with those questions. That was Mikey T, the movie star. Okay, so he was talking to Mikey T and Vlad. Them is both them niggas European. And they get away with asking him questions that he wouldn't accept from me. He wouldn't accept from us. He did. Ab said that about skinny me several times. Yes, he did. When they picked Skinny up, he yelled AR name. He yelled to his homeboy, yo, call A. ARAB is more known for being a goon than his music. That's facts. Big brother dribble, much respect. Much respect to you. A lot of rappers in Philly getting booked. Hollow Man from Teammate just got life for his rap lyrics. What ARAB song we know, but we know about his criminal history? You think ARAB is washed? I'm not that far from removed from federal drug investigations. If they got some work, it's problems. You dig? If they got some work, it's problems, and they force you in a situation where you gotta damn near go to trial. Like Ab is a trial situation right now. Why? Because if he pleads guilty, his music career is gonna be over with. Don't nobody want to just get that up like that. What did they book Ab for? Drug trafficking. They call him the leader of a North Philly gang, and they got work. They got meth. They got crack. They got coke. And all organizations, they downfall be violence, open mouths, and flossing and flashing. Ab still on parole from his last charge. 29 from Gerard to Lehigh. They got kilos, crack, meth, and heroin. That's Rico shit. Leak Moss still out though. You know what? I got a throwback picture I was gonna post of me and Leak yesterday. I typed in the Instagram OBH. Them niggas vanished from online. Them niggas vanished from online. When I had my issue with them, it was every bit of like 30 plus niggas with OBH attached to their name on Instagram. Them niggas, them niggas vanished from the internet. You don't even see like the acronym is gone, like it never existed. You dig? And I noticed yesterday, Dark Low, day before, Dark Low erased all the pictures, took all the pictures down off of Instagram. I don't even think Leak Moss is on Instagram anymore. I don't think none of them is too much on Instagram anymore. Them niggas just had a huge buzz to the point Drake shouted them out on a song. You dig? You could take all the pictures down that you want. It's too late. By the time they step to you, they done already collected all the pictures that they needed and shit. You dig? Leak Moss just posted something. Okay. Already screenshot. Correct. Why you think they ain't capitalized off the Drake shout out? They did. Ab has started getting shows and shit. Um, DJ Thorough, who I don't fuck with no more, he used to book AR Ab shows. He used to call me all the time, try to get me to, touch a show with them niggas, man. And I told him, I said, yo, man, I don't ever see no girls around them niggas at all. He did. Like, I can't. Who would invest in a show for an artist that girls don't even come to their show? Bitch is scared. Think they gonna get clapped. I'm just being for real. I told him, like, man. So, I don't think he was getting them niggas was too, they was frightening motherfuckers. I don't think they was getting a lot of show money outside of Philly, if they was even getting money in Philly and shit. You know what I mean? So maybe all of the money from the brand came from hustling, but that remains to be seen. We're gonna see what happens in these next few weeks. Doggy Diamonds, he know what he did though. Doggy Diamonds the one that started that shit. Doggy know. One thing about me, I ain't never took no video down. I don't think. Doggy Diamonds took that video down. Doggy Diamonds the one that put out there that OBH whooped on Quilly. Yeah, he did. And I ended up in that situation by watching him and trying to keep up with him. So I tried to monetize me a hot video real quick. And they didn't even do it. Doggy took that shit down. Y'all subscribe to me while y'all here. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Y'all like this video. It's almost 500 people in here. Like this video, man. Keep my shit in the search engines, please. You played that situation good because you're not a sucker. Nah, I ain't no sucker at all, by no means and shit. I got my money. I got my vlog. I got the fuck away from them niggas. Straight up. Most definitely had a Forbes tag on it. Yeah, you used to could Google it, and the Quilly OBH beating video would pop up. Herb them beat the feds. You won't see that again. Herb them beat the feds because Herb them wasn't guilty. Them niggas wasn't doing nothing. Them niggas was just hanging around gangsters, hanging around premium, acting like they was active. Them niggas wasn't killing nothing. Them niggas wasn't putting no work in. Them niggas wasn't flipping no packs. None of that shit. OBH is rappers, man. Shout out to the rappers, man. Shout out to No Breaks Bras. Why do you think all Philadelphia rappers go to jail? Let me tell you something, right? I done been to a lot of cities. I did time with a lot of guys from different places. Philly niggas is about wreck. Unless you're from Southwest Philly or West or some shit like that, East Oak Lane, you know what I mean? West Oak Lane, Mount Airy and all that. You with the business. Everybody know about Philly. If you don't believe me, you don't have to take a prison reputation. Go to some of these colleges in Pennsylvania. Any college. Ask them about the Philly boys. Nigga, same way they tear up the penitentiary, they tear up a college campus. Straight up. A.R. Ab is from North Philly. The neighborhood the Ab is from, Allegheny, Erie Ave, Lehigh, Girard. Them is all, them niggas, them some of the wildest niggas you ever gonna encounter and shit. As a matter of fact, the Chirac thing, Chicago always been, on that murder shit. Chicago is basically doing the Philly from the 90s. Philly was the first Chirac. Straight up. Philly was the first Chirac. He said West and Southwest wild as fuck, don't get twisted. I'm talking about the caliber of person that you're going to find in these areas. Niggas from West and Southwest got a little bit more polish and shit. You did. Will Smith is from West Philly. Take a guy like Will Smith and you take a guy like A.R. Ab, who's from North. They polar opposites. You did. But yeah, Doggy Diamond's the one that did it, yo. After I had the situation with OBH, a lot more platforms started to profile all of them. As a matter of fact, it went from just being they went from just calling Vlad up, just calling AR Ab up to Vlad TV and these different platforms. They start calling Vlad and Dark Low. They start calling both of them because of that issue we got into it. Chicago way worse than Philly. Probably now. If you don't believe me, Google Kibani Savage. Google Kibani Savage. Google Aaron Jones. You dig? Google the Lex Street Massacre. If y'all think I'm fucking around. We not about to argue about who got all of the motherfucking murders and shit. That ain't constructive. I'm just telling y'all about Philadelphia, y'all. People used to be like, yo, I don't like AR music. He talking about the same shit. He from North Philadelphia. He rapping about the shit that he see every day. Philly just had a damn car bomb. Philly also killed a lot of police. Somebody was just cutting with the police recently and shit. Yeah, Google Mackie Woods. There's so many names of outlaws in Philly. They breed them on every corner. Temple 12, the Nation of Islam, Jeremiah Shabazz, Sam Christian. No info on Skinny case. Nah, I'm not here to, tell you the intricate details of whose case and shit. I don't have that type of information and shit. I'm just telling y'all about how Vlad manipulated them niggas, man. Kept calling them up there, talking to them about criminal shit over and over and over. You dig? And Vlad, ARAB liked it, that shit. Because ARAB wasn't always a star. He wasn't always in the spotlight. You dig? He wasn't always in the spotlight. When his turn came, he lost his mind, literally. He couldn't stay away from them. He couldn't stay away from these bright lights and cameras and shit. You can't blame that Vlad though. Nah, I can't blame him. I mean, this is a business and shit, but he damn sure raped them niggas. When you ask somebody those types of questions, Vlad know that people like hearing that shit. Those types of videos are the ones that become popular. You know what I mean? You can have a guy talking about music all day, but as soon as I start talking about Haitian Jack and Alpo and all them niggas, y'all want to hear that shit. Y'all want that shit. You dig? And it goes viral. Vlad know that talking about criminal shit go viral. You dig? That's why he did that. Yeah, I agree, but I'm a 4 times felon. I'm not even taking a picture with a gun. Yeah, my record fucked up too. My record fucked up too. My record fucked up from juvenile on up. He asks everybody those questions. You right. He asks all minorities those questions and shit. Vlad don't get Mac Miller and all them niggas up there and get the act. He wasn't asking them niggas about criminal shit. He wasn't asking them niggas about what type of drugs they use and shit like that. He asked black people them questions. You right. When I go out there and when I reach out to people, when I'm forced to reach out for an interview, because sometimes people approach me voluntarily, or it'd be a marketing situation where somebody got a mixtape or a project coming out and they looking for a platform. But when I reach out to some people, sometimes it's not always cordial. They be on some funny shit, acting funny and shit. Same motherfuckers get on Vlad TV, be smiling and shit. All got like, damn, I didn't even know this nigga could smile. Real rap. Real rap. If you ask OBH about street shit on camera, they would call you hot. Exactly. Lived in Philly 5 years. I'm from Brooklyn, North Philly, like Brooklyn was in the '80s. West Philly more polished and finesse. This is facts. He said Dark Low did never say that crazy. Dark Low hardly could get a word in them interviews and shit. Like, the next time that whenever me and him was supposed to get on my Instagram live like a month ago, and Dark Low be having some health problems and shit. Um, he wanted to, finally get a chance to get his shit off, because when he on Vlad, he hardly even get a word in and shit. You know what I mean? If y'all go look at those interviews, that the ARAB did with Vlad TV. He talked like a fucking running faucet, yo. He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't even let his man get a word in. It's like 20 interviews and you could count Dark Low's sentences. You literally can. I barely let any of them talk. Dark Low can rap better than that. Yeah, 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 yeah. I told y'all at the beginning of this telecast and shit, when I went down there to interview them, Dark Low seemed to be the one taking music serious. Ab was absorbed in being a gangster. I was in Ab's office. Ab had an office that looked like the movie Scarface and shit. I couldn't believe this nigga had an office like this. He had an office with a desk, big back chair, with all the fucking monitors and shit on it. You know what I mean? You know how on Belly and Scarface, you know, when they get to rush in the spot, they looking at the surveillance and shit. Ab had that shit in his motherfucking office, yo. Yeah, he had that shit in his office. He said Ab wanted to be the Suge Knight of Philly. I thought about that last night. Ab was most certainly the Suge Knight of Philly. Yeah. When I was going through that shit with OBH, it was certain niggas from Philly that didn't want nothing to do with my platform, like scared to death. Scared, straight up. Because they didn't know how OBH was gonna look at it and shit. Dark Low new CEO of OBH. I hope Dark Low take that shit or what's left of it and establish a life for himself. You dig? And that's real. God got a plan for you and shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit that's going on, this is the decree. You dig? It's the decree. This shit is the decree. It was decreed by law. You know what I mean? Dark Low still out here, man. Whoever's still out here, get back to making music, man. Jadakiss said it best. You think you Scarface, but you ain't see the end of the movie. Dark Low can get in the Benny the Butcher lane. He got music with Benny. Dark Low, he probably got a shot. Where does CMOS go? I don't know what that shit is, but I know King Erner's selling that shit. Let me get back to him. Them niggas is about to. King Erner got the fuck away from OBH because he almost got his head busted about some money he owed. That's why he doing vlogs and shit. He was trying to pay that bill off. Yeah. Ab wanted his money. Them niggas want their money, man. Erner was fucking up. You ain't no Erner for real. You got banished from fucking up the dribble. I know the truth. Shady was telling me everything. Shady was telling me everything. Shady also told me, said, Gully, I'm glad everything went the way it was, man. I was trying to get the fuck away from them niggas anyway, man. Them niggas going to jail. Leak Moss saved King Erner. That's probably who it is. Seemed like you know what you're talking about. Somebody jumped in front of King Erner, man. King Erner almost met his maker. I live in West Philly, and my area block has more gunplay than most of the Northwest and Southwest. More shooting than any area in the city documented. So why the fuck would you live someplace like that? You bragging about that shit? Where is Shady though? I think Shady's in jail somewhere, yo. He just vanished. I think he in jail somewhere. Somewhere. Y'all share this live on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. The Real Gully TV. Follow me on Instagram, man. You don't want to miss all the updates and everything that's going on. Shady had the most talent out of all of them. Nah, it was a few niggas in OBH that could rap. Razor was nice. League Moss is real nice. Um, the little nigga News, he was alright. The dudes the actual group OBH is what got them niggas that reputation. When AR Rab was just by himself, he was just one of a whole bunch of rappers from Philly and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was on these DVDs with everybody else, a regular nigga. When he went to jail, that's when OBH started to blow up and shit. P90, Breeze Begets, all of them niggas and shit. They put that work in and shit. Was General Reezy part of OBH? I don't know. I think he was just like an affiliate. He had his own situation called Neck Up. Who started OBH? I heard that shit started on the block. OBH stand for Original Block Hustlers and shit. I heard that was a little squad on their block. If you live in Philly your whole life, it don't seem as bad as it really is. I can relate to that. I feel you, homie. He said Ab talking now. I don't think they can break Ab. Ab talk too much shit. I think Ab will eat an L. Ab gonna eat whatever they give him. All those Philly dudes claim they Muslim, but at the same time killing people and selling drugs. No comment. Everybody gonna have to deal with their creator. Did AR ever have a chance of really big Cash Money at Dream? Let me look. That all of that shit was a publicity stunt. That shit with Birdman and shit. Birdman them started to understand that Ab was like an East Coast superpower. It behooved you to align yourself with him. You dig? That's what Baby was doing. I got a little army in Philly. You dig? That shit wasn't about no fucking music. You know how many hot niggas were signed to Cash Money and got put on the shelf? You think that nigga was gonna sign ARAB and put some money into him? Not to mention, they know the reputation and shit. Who gonna sign a motherfucker who be getting shot? You on the internet talking about, yeah, wherever I go, I got two guys with me that everybody got hammers and shit. No, nobody wants you in their office like that. Birdman lined himself up with every gangster he could find. That's true. Think he was fucking with like Compton Minutes or some shit. Like niggas be doing shit like that in music, yo. Yep, same thing he did with Compton Minutes and shit. That's what that was about. Do you see them niggas making any moves with Baby? Have you seen them niggas in music videos? Like Jay Mills was with fucking Baby for a long time. That nigga about to battle K Shine. Same with JoJo Capone. Yeah, that's why he was signing them niggas up. Alliance. Wasn't about no music. King Erner be disrespecting Blue Da Vinci. King Erner don't know no motherfucking Blue Da Vinci. And he ain't no earner. That nigga owe OBH money, almost got bodied for that shit. That's why he split. It's the truth. I know the truth. I know everything. I know everything. I'm the one had an issue with them niggas. All types of people was telling me shit. Me and Shay. I was talking to Skinny Me. Everybody that was involved was trying to make backdoor deals to be a rapper. Hey, Gully, man. I watch your show. I showed y'all my inboxes with Skinny Me. I watch your show. I fuck with the dribble. All OBH fuck with the dribble. The whole OBH fuck with the dribble. They told me. Niggas be fuck. Niggas fuck with the dribble. He said Dark Law. Talk to Dark Law in the inbox in the DM. He was just, I told y'all to follow me on Instagram and shit. Think them niggas don't like basketball? Of course they like basketball. OBH like basketball. Them niggas fuck with the dribble. They watch the show. Them niggas was watching that Victor Page shit. He said Mills gonna beat K Shine. Not gonna happen. That nigga ain't gonna get off the bench and come in and rough Shine up. Shine, wait, man, Shine gonna make all kind of jokes about that nigga being shelved at Cash Money for 10 years. That's 2 rounds right there. Talk about your ass being on the shelf for 2 rounds, motherfucker. You on cash money. You ain't got a Lamborghini. Oh, shit. The whole OBH. Think the niggas want what? How do y'all think I got Dark Low back on the show after we had a falling out, man? I got on the line with him. I'm like, listen, my nigga. You see I got this shit in the choke. You see where I'm going with it, man. You might as well. They told me I improved them niggas online presence. I improved they dribble. They start taking these vlogs and shit. So go look at how they start uploading and getting busy. It started to dawn on them that, you know, our little spat, our interactions and shit, I was gaining from it. You dig? They told me. It was like, man, you got some shit with you. Them niggas a little younger than me and shit. Talk about how doggy think he's slick. Yeah. He said his OBH is deep at the Hilltop Hustlers. The Hilltop Hustlers were conventional hustlers. These was fly niggas, man. That had the bitches and shit. Like, they was from West Philly, man. Them niggas was flying flossing and shit. OBH was like a gang and shit, man. Dig? That dark low shit. Man, I told that nigga, I said, yo, man, listen, my nigga. Me and you could fight whenever. They told me they was meeting niggas would tell them, Jamil, I was locked up with him. That nigga fight all y'all. They got past that. That's how me and him started talking again and shit. I'm like, man, listen, my nigga, you see I got the motherfucking dribble going and shit, man. Everybody watching my shit. Come on the show, man. We gonna do the same thing that 50 Cent and Styles P did and shit. No matter what you say, what you call me, I ain't gonna hang up the phone, period. Why would I hang up the phone? I'm the motherfucker eating off the shit. You cuss me out, call me 1,000 faggot, sucker, rat, punk, chump. Pick one, my nigga. All day long and shit. When you done and I publish this shit, ching. He said, relax, you feeling yourself. I can tell this your first time in a group. I was gonna say that OBH was you know, who they was. Hilltop Hustlers get money, man, and they rob banks and shit. That bank the Cool C and Steady B got caught for, that wasn't their first time doing that shit. Motherfuckers don't wake up one morning and say, we about to go hit a bank, y'all, all of us. That no, hell no. That's a team effort and shit. Everybody down and shit. We been doing this shit. Them niggas had expensive habits, man. Them niggas wanted 1,000 pair of Alpinas and shit, and a Porsche and all of that. Hold on for 1 second. More artillery. Nah, UPS. UPS. More artillery. See how tall that is? This shit getting major on here. A lot of shots fired today. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell. Make sure y'all get all the latest updates. Vlad came at Kufi. Vlad ain't my name has been mentioned on Vlad TV, but he ain't never said it. Niggas he interviewed have said it. What it do? No doubt. Yeah, Doggy Diamond's the one that was behind that shit, though. He said, "What's your favorite strain?" Sour Diesel, without a doubt. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to All Days Apparel. Check him out on Instagram and shit, man. All Days. That's my man Kurt Bone out of Washington, D.C. and shit. Legendary hustler and shit from the Rachel Evans organization. Stand up dude and shit. Solid. I like his style. He laced me, gave me some gym clothes and shit. You know, shout out to the whole DC and shit. I hope y'all fuck with that Victor Page shit. That shit is real major. 3-part installment. Get ready. Feel me? I've been here almost an hour and shit, man. I just wanted to bring y'all up to date on the situation, man. With Vlad, I think people gonna start looking at him different when he asks that shit now. You know what I'm saying? But subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on IG. Why is Vlad such a big platform? Vlad been doing that shit. Vlad been doing it, the online shit so long. Like, he got down with it before everybody. As far as us people to do the urban media shit, a lot of black people got down with the internet, fuck with like MySpace and shit like that, social media. That was some niggas' first email address and shit. You know what I mean? There was just some Doggy Diamonds a few months ago. Yeah. Vlad is a well-known brand. He been dug in since the DVD days. That's facts. That's facts. The internet and the streets do not go together. Correct. Got to be careful what you say. Um, my personal opinion is, in totality, though, he exploited him. Kept bringing him up there over and over and over. Man, he never asked him about music. You can't show me a title in Vlad's library that concerning AR that's pertaining to music. It's all beef, all, you know, it's all bad. It's all bad. You know what I'm saying? He exploited him. You're supposed to use your time on these platforms. You're supposed to use these shits for marketing. I don't even think Vlad ever told. I don't think ARAB ever said, "Yo, follow me on Instagram at yada yada yada," or, you know, reach out to me on Twitter at. Do Vlad even allow people to do that? He don't even allow these niggas to market themselves and shit. That's terrible. I just thought about that. I've never heard nobody drop contact information on Vlad. Ab never talked about he never said, "Yo, the Goon and the Crook coming out," or, you know, this coming out. My music is on Spotify. He never said none of that shit. He didn't allow it. And if he did allow it, if he did record it, he never uploaded it. Why don't you upload more often? Because I don't have a conventional media brand. I'm a journalist. I put together, you know, I put together stories. You dig? Like the Victor Page thing. It's called, you know, To Be a Hoya. It's a 3-part installment. I do a little bit. What I do requires a little bit more leg work, a lot more traveling, and that's just how I give it up and shit. I'm not the type to be, you know, like right now, 50 Cent going through it with Omar from the Wire. Omar from the Wire. I'm not covering that. I'm not covering everything 6ix9ine do. I don't care about Cardi B, and you know what I'm saying. That's not what this is about over here and shit. You know what I'm saying. This shit real hip hop, sports and fashion and shit. Like, I'm not reaching. You know what I mean. I'm not reaching enough like that. You know what I mean. So we're Vlad ain't got shit to do with this. They be shooting their own self in the foot. Do something. Shout out to Live Hip Hop Daily. AH, what's up with the pics with the shirts and shit, man? Vlad had his own DVD and worked on American Gangster TV show. I think he did have something to do with that. He might have been a consultant or something. I'm sorry, bro. Ad brought it on himself. He should have told Vlad firsthand. Let's talk about music instead of going into how gangster he is. He liked that gangster shit. He liked that gangster shit. King Ab. He liked that shit. He liked to talk about how he was terrorizing niggas in Philly. Sue Rick Ross because they whooped his ass and shit. He directed the American Gangster episode by Mac Dre and the Romper Room Gang. When did it become cool to brag about the dirt shit? Yeah, ARF was the main person doing that shit in the industry. Period. It was OBH and the Chasers beefing at one time. I believe it could have turned to a beef. They threw shots at each other on music. O'Malley came to Meek's aid and shit. I respect that nigga about that shit. When that shit was going on, niggas was scared, yo. O'Malley wasn't scared. O'Malley was with the shit. Shady been saying this day was coming. He was. I didn't want to say that on the platform, but yeah. Statute of limitations of this whole every rapper talk about they have. FBI said they was doing this shit from something 2017 to now. Shady in the feds too. Oh yeah. I ain't heard from these motherfucking interview Kurt Bone. We talked about it. Me and Kurt talked about it. Shady don't be on IG or YouTube no more. Nah, that shit just vanished. This whole everything. Which I thought was odd, because that took a lot of work to just, delete Shady, his whole YouTube presence. It took a lot of work. His Instagram presence too. March 2017 to June 2018, that was a superseding indictment. Shit, Meek had put him on. What's up with this put a motherfucker on shit, y'all? Motherfucker got to work to get in position, y'all. Shady got low, OBH got locked up. I wonder if Shady or Skinny me snitched. We're gonna find out everything real soon. I can promise you. Would you like to interview Apple? I already spoke about that. Feds waiting until they have enough before they move. It's just a drug case right now, shit. I watched Shady on live cuss out his Fed PO and tell him he wasn't coming in to see him. Oh, wow. They normally don't arrest unless they have something solid. Let's be honest. They gonna let you eat for a minute, then land you up. Well, Honey Shot died at. They named the names. The names was released of everybody who was rappers and shit. It's been over an hour. Y'all subscribe to the channel while y'all here. Still almost 400 people here. Y'all like this video, man. Arab be talking too much about selling work on his IG stories. Man, that nigga used to be tripping, yo. I don't know whether them pills or shit made him start talking and shit. He really, really, really enjoyed talking gangster shit on the internet and shit. Shot Money still out, Larry Jet out. Mr. Lean. Said catch him up on what's going on, man. Everything is obvious. Vlad. Careful what you say, man. Seriously. He said it was Vlad or himself. It was himself. Vlad gave him the platform and influenced the shit. Yeah, y'all really ain't gonna like this video. It'll only take a second. Respect to you from the Birmingham, United Kingdom. A junkie with a bad mouth will get you 100 years. Love your platform. Stay true and stay safe. Thank you. No statute of limitations on murder. Watch what you say. He thought he was up in his career. Yo, he's talking past tense like he was no longer involved. When he used to be, flashing the money and shit like that, y'all thought that was from music? How? You see Benny the Butcher and 38 Special, touring all over the world and shit like that, United States and abroad. That's earning a bag and shit. That's earning, that's how you get them M's and shit. Wasn't nobody booking OBH. Motherfuckers are scared of them. Who the fuck gonna book a show for some niggas who's known for doing some bullshit? Who gonna book a show for some niggas that's known for doing some bullshit? Who gonna put up their money? Who gonna put up their money for a show? Do you know the type of niggas that's gonna come to this show, come to hear these niggas perform? Ain't no recouping the investment, so they show situations wasn't shaking like that. Ab might have been getting some appearances every now and then, but features, that's a different story. Niggas get money doing that, but not enough to get rich. Not enough to sustain a living to where you flashing 250,000 and shit on Instagram and shit like that. So yeah, you know what I mean? Cash at that. Niggas be flashing cash. He said he do real estate. Maybe that's right. Maybe that's true. Niggas that do real estate though, them is like those. A lot of those are like electronic transactions. Money going to debit cards and cash apps and PayPal situation. You know what I mean? Money move around like that in real estate. They don't be giving you big knots of money and shit. realest and the hottest. Ain't that what Skinny Me used to say? Believe you me, them niggas don't want to be in jail right now, y'all. Telling you, they life nightmare right now. Motherfuckers change. Everybody that know them niggas threw their phone away, threw it in the trash. Oh my God, them niggas, the feds. Threw the phones away. Motherfuckers ain't trying to talk to them. And as soon as they get to the holding facilities, they looking at each other like, I wonder who the fuck told on me. I ain't do nothing. Niggas be like, man, I ain't do shit. How the fuck they got me? I wasn't even eating like that. That's when motherfuckers start trying to plan their escape. That's when motherfuckers start trying to plan their escape, motherfuckers like, man. And them peoples, they be like, look, man, listen, we know you wasn't even eating like that. We know you didn't have no money like that. You just drove that to over here. We got you. You know what I mean? You're small. Just sign this right here and say that he did this. Just say that you did this for him. They all told and some others told. I'm telling you man, I'm telling you how the cookie crumble and shit. Niggas, the first thing a nigga, listen, first thing a nigga think about when he get booked is this bitch. As soon as you get boxed in, you like, you like, oh my God, I'm drowning. You like, and you be thinking about this bitch, man. You be like, man, I wish I could just be at the crib, just sitting on the couch. I should have been just chilling, man. It'd be too late. It'd be too late. You be like, damn. Then you start thinking of all the live niggas that's still on the street. That's gonna be at your bitch. You be like, damn. You be sick. You like, you ain't even got to the part about the case and shit. You still thinking about your bitch. You like, damn. You be sick as fuck, yo. Then they come bring you your papers and shit, your affidavit, your charges, whatever. And you get to look at them around. I only had one co-defendant. Hold on. Better? Better? All right. But anyway, yeah, I only had one co-defendant. I had a juvenile in my case and shit. But I've been in jail with them niggas. I've been in jail with them niggas that come in on them group indictments and shit. All they do is talk about each other. That's all they do is talk about each other and shit. These be the same niggas. They just as in pictures together. Now they hate them pictures. They be like, damn. Because you don't want them peoples, you trying to tell them peoples that this wasn't your man because it's a conspiracy case. It's a conspiracy case. And you trying to think of all the reasons why you weren't culpable for the conspiracy. You like, man, I wasn't even All of them niggas hate him right now. All them niggas hate him right now. Everybody this they like this motherfucker, man. They like this all your fault. Half of the niggas down because they scared. And then you got a couple other maybe mullahs that was eating because that's his brother and shit. But them niggas like, man, I gotta be in a lot of telling with this one. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. They shouldn't. They familiar. Listen, y'all. All that's cool. All that's cool, right? Them niggas, man. I keep shaking my head, man, because it's a sickness involved. But I know how they feeling right now. But just gotta be careful what you say. He said if they box OBH and they should do a P Street crew in DC, they all plead guilty to 1 or 2 counts. Most this a Commonwealth state, Pennsylvania Commonwealth state. It's federal anyway. If anyone talking, they gonna pin it on Ab. They already said he the leader. They said it on the indictment. He said he the leader. They got 1,000 videos of him saying he the leader. The niggas, man, he did it. He did that shit. He couldn't stay. He did that shit. Bosses get in there and tell them they crew all the time, stay woke. He tried to be famous. He could have just did. He could have just did the rap thing. He could have just did the rap thing. It was one thing that he failed to do. He could have just put the niggas that was better than him at rapping. Dark Low, Leak Moss, um, think Razor. He should have just let them niggas got off, man. He could have ate off them niggas, man. He could have ate off them. The OBH brand got high profile to the point he could have sold a motherfucker empty CD. He's a stand up guy. He gonna say everything is his. I got him eating whatever he's responsible for. That's my personal opinion right now, but they all should have pushed Leak Moss and Shady. I think the dude that Shady had a problem with in OBH, I think his name was Shoddy. Is that Hunter Shot Dot? Shoddy? Is Shoddy is Hunter Shot Dot, right? He got indicted with them. That was he was the guy that Shady was saying was a rat. That's why Shady got kicked out of OBH. So that's why he fell out with them. He was telling them that the nigga Shoddy was a rat. And I guess Shoddy and Ab is pretty close. Right? He got in trouble with them niggas. He got more bodies. How did Shot die and Shotty two different people? Okay, I'm trying to clarify this and shit, but Shotty got in trouble with them. Y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get the notifications the next time I'm on here. Arabs and him and Skinny bet bodies instead of money. I knew after Skinny Meat went down, it was only a matter of time. Shout out to DC. Shout out that. Let me get a roll call. What cities are here? I'm gonna be here a couple more minutes with y'all, man. Then I gotta get to work. What cities up in here? DC, Cleveland, Chicago, Boston, Richmond, North Philly, Savannah, Newark, New Jersey, Toronto, North Carolina, Dallas, Winchester, Queens, Milwaukee, ATL, Detroit, Bronx, South Philly, Memphis, Vegas. No doubt. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. Definitely worldwide, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate y'all support. Y'all follow the movement, man. It's the most potent content online. I promise you and shit. That's why I don't drop often, because I be cooking. Dig? Northeast DC. Appreciate y'all too. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. I'm about to get up out of here. Subscribe to the channel. Holla at y'all. That Victor Page interview was classic. I enjoy doing that shit. He loving that shit too. He loving the response from that shit. A lot of people who he ain't seen or heard from in a long time, they was able to get back in contact with him about that shit. So and shout out to All Days Apparel, DC, Kurt Bone, my man. Hey, release the Jimmy Henchman audio. People want to hear the full joint. I sold that shit to a few people. Then I stopped because I'm gonna put it on the Haitian Jack Part 2 joint. So y'all get a chance to see what went down and shit. It's all gravy. Spaz, what's up? Yeah. I'm up out of here though, man. Y'all follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. Subscribe to the channel. Everybody that's here, I know it's a lot of new cities in here. Subscribe to the channel. Easy. I'm out.